still on justice for Mohbad. Right now, it seems the government have no other option. That is as a result of the pressure that is presently being mounted. Now, there are people who are for selective justice, which is not what we are for. What is selective justice? They want us to focus on and where they choose. And when we begin to dig deep, we started seeing some fault lines here and there. We started seeing some very terrible things that ears will have to wash itself after hearing it, and eyes will have to cleanse itself after seeing it. But they do not want us to look into that direction. Rather, they want us to look into just that person, drag that person. They believe that that person is the only one that should be accused and should be held responsible. If you ask anybody, a layman here and there, ask them, a woman, whoever, ask them simple questions such as, what is your opinion about this incident that happened? I'm sure they'll be able to mention 4 at least. 1, the police did not do the needful. 2, I'm sure that Mohbad's brother will be held, and of course, Mohbad's fiancée or girlfriend or baby mama or wife, whatever she is, will be held responsible, very much responsible for everything that has happened. Held responsible, at least for not giving the precise detail of what transpired. Whatever it is that they've all dropped here and there somehow does not seem to correspond. It's as if they all have a different version and timeline to what they claim they saw or did not partake in. The point is, none of them, it's as if Mohbad was alone by himself. When it got to a point, they said, you know what? It was Mohbad that actually requested for the service of the nurse. He refused. He said he is not willing to get someone to take him to the hospital. Now, Abdullah had mentioned that he had tried to get a vehicle to take Mohbad to the hospital. And now we are beginning to hear some talks about how this case has moved from where it was to another point. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, the politics that is going to be like very, very, very tricky in some couple of months. Right now, as I speak, it seems that politics is going to be used or pressed, let me put it that way, so as to get answers. Answers to make sure that certain people who should have been accused at the beginning, or let's say the police should have at least put them in that place called suspect box. But since they've not been put in a suspect box, they have been treated as witnesses, and the story so far is, oh, it's the nurse injected, and the nurse did this, and that's the end of it. People are not happy, and that's why this started. Like and share, tap on the subscribe button. Let's get right into it.
When your son or daughter want to become the president or prime minister, they will bring all this thing out. Then you will know the implication of your attitude, of your idiotic behavior, the way you antagonist each other, the way you abuse each other, the way you are bullying each other. They will bring all this thing for you one day. It's gonna come up. It's coming up. Don't think it's a joke. Don't think
so sad.
Don't think you don't have a job to do. We are busy, but these things always come up to our mind. Every now and then we can't sleep. We always think about this thing. We want to see for this board. And stop all this rubbish you are doing on social media. Try to be mature in whatever you are doing in this life. Try to be mature. Try to stay on the truth. Do the right thing. Let's get justice for this boy and stop all this rubbish that we are doing. I'm tired of all this rubbish you guys are doing on social media. We all what are interested in justice. Give me justice, and I'm get out of it. I don't want to know you because you can't feed me. You can't pay my bills. Let us focus on justice. Simple as ABC. Thank you.
Adriano, can I read something out to you quickly? Can I read a letter to you?
Read it, go on.
Probably you may have seen it, but let me just read. So this letter is dated.
I'm not in any tackle, so there's no way I will see it.
Okay, all right. So this letter is dated the 5th of May 2025 and is addressed to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President and Commander-in-Chief.
Before you continue, has that president responded back to that message, to that letter?
I don't know. This is the letter that was sent to him.
When you write letter to somebody, the person will reply.
So am I the one to receive the letter if the response has come back?
Please help me read the response first. Let me read the response first.
Papa, they don't have to respond. They don't have to respond.
Behave yourself.
There could be an
Behave yourself, Paparano.
The president don't have to respond.
So, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Aso Rock, Abuja, through Nigerian Embassy to United Kingdom, Nigeria Embassy, London. There, Asiwaju, Mohbad murder video evidence. This is the title now. Mohbad murder video evidence aim to ruin the chances of APC and candidates in the next election. We see the huge economic steps and risks you are making to achieve permanent economic growth of Nigeria. We hope and pray it yields positively in good time for the benefit of all Nigerians. I am, however, calling your attention to Mohbad's case, sir. A new lead in form of video evidence purportedly showing how the late hip-hop sensational artist Ileri Oluwa Promise Oladimeji Aloba, aka Mohbad, was murdered in his home, surfaced in parts, and had been brought to the attention of the Lagos State Police Command Headquarters and Zonal Headquarters, respectively, since December 2024. Sadly, it is looking like there is an order.
Since December when? Since December when?
Since December 2024.
What happened in December 2024?
I go back again, yeah. So
He's still referring back to the video now.
Yeah, the video lead. He said a new lead in form of a video evidence.
Okay, go on.
Okay. So the next paragraph. Sadly, it is looking like there is an order from above to shield the murderers, wherein the police has been instructed to avoid the video evidence and blatantly rob the mud of injustice on the demanding public. And with this, anarchy looms. No public will accept the government or police institution that openly shield murderers. The said video evidence came with a homicide confession and eyewitness account via TikTok handle of the younger brother of Mohbad Ajura, Shedrack Aloba. He in turn accused another credible eyewitness and friend of the deceased as the impersonator, Damola Ayinde Habib Idowu, who have claimed game illegal access to the phone he sold to him, controlled his TikTok account he left on the phone, sent the evidence that I saw in the phone for months out. No single evidence of this was provided or proven. The full uncensored video is likely to be leaked at crucial moments, penultimate next election, and the whole cover-up will be strongly linked to your name or influenced by your political enemies. They are indirectly pushing that as we speak. At this point, nobody should underestimate the power of the people. Nollywood and the entertainment industry have always stood by you, and if this can be done to one of us, Mohbad, it means it can be done to any of us. Justice for Mohbad is non-negotiable. The youths are observing, the student union are expectant, the industry is waiting, and the world is watching. Kindly use your good whatever to intervene promptly and give us justice for Mohbad. Thank you for your usual humility and listening here. Signed by Yomi Fabi, Nollywood actor and convener, human rights ambassador, U.S. Embassy, Lagos, things like that, human rights consultant, U.S. Institute for Diplomacy and Human Rights, Washington. So now tell me the content of this letter. How this won't stir up something, in the mind of the president when he gets to read this letter. Tell me how an action won't follow this letter. You just tell me.
Thank you very much. Now, this is a good letter. It is one thing to put up a good letter, and it's another thing for the letter to have been read, to be confirmed. We want to be sure of the status of the letter. Has the letter been read? Has it been confirmed? I'm putting it back to you.
By the presidency, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, Paparano, these are...
Not you. I'm not asking you. I'm asking MLH.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Paparano, Yomi comes here often, right? If you have any questions for him regarding this letter, you can throw it at him, honestly.
Thank you very much. Go on, Rotimi.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Paparano. I've been in government for a while, for like at least 12 years, so I work in one arm of the government. It is not every
not a spy. Are you sure you're not a government spy here among us?
I could be. It's not every mail government. It's not every mail government responds to. Okay, that are made to inform the government what is going on. There are mail government will respond to you. What matter is, does he have an acknowledgement in his hand that this letter was submitted? Because every governor, every executive, they read their mails, and no PA or SA or SSA could jeopardize their mail, or else it will risk to get sacked immediately. So government officials, they read their mails. I can testify to that.
But you know where the issue lies right now. Okay, this is a case of another. That whereby when you are a complainant, you complain with some certain knowledge of the case, with some evidences. So right now, Yomi submitted a letter, right? Which in return, he needs to be communicated and his evidence be demanded, so that they will not cooperate. They will cooperate with him in resolving the issue. So what is the cooperation between Yomi and
now you're making a whole lot of sense with that question.
Exactly.
That is what we are expecting, because I've asked Mr. Yomi, have you been, when the case started, have you been invited by the DSS or the police? If he has not been invited, okay, the man is in two legs. Okay, they might want to treat the case without inviting him first. The other side, they might want to invite him after they have treated the case. They will now bring him in.
How does that? No. He has raised concern of a particular video, which they will need him to supply them that video to start with.
Ask him. Meanwhile, this is government. Just hold on, okay? This is government, and they'll be involving DSS. When DSS is involved, they want to profile everybody involved. They might not bring him in because their mode of operandi might be different from the way police operate.
Are you sure it has to go through the DSS? This is a homicide case.
That is what I'm telling you now.
There are homicide department responsible for homicide case. Now, don't turn my head now. You're turning my head.
Just wait, Paparano. Once you get to the presidency, mostly the military that work with the president mainly are the DSS, because of information, because of the confidential information. So the president will call the attention of the NIA or the DSS, okay, and they will do their underground work. They can tell you, profile Paparano for me in the next 24 hours. I want to know what he does, what have you. They won't give it to police or what. So now this is one leg. Now where I'm going is this. If we could think deeply with what she read now, okay, me, I don't know the case that they will have taken to Abuja that could allow Mohbad case to be moved to Abuja that doesn't have a new lead, if not this kind of lead, number one. Number two, the case of Corona, or who they're supposed to charge for this murder, has been taken care of by Lagos State, and that has been our argument. So which people now gather this lead together and push it to Abuja. Because you have to discontinue Lagos.
On what ground?
On what ground?
What case?
It might be even
Papa,
giving them
what?
half, not a complete information. It might not be complete information.
Then it's not
Papa,
needed. Whenever I mean, and this could be another scope to just mislead the public. I mean, if it's not a complete information, why bringing it out to show what?
Papa, what if the confession of spending when he was in cell is with Comrade and Comrade is presenting it?
Thank you
What?
very much. Thank you. Now
Yes.
you're talking. That's what I'm saying, right? Okay, and that's why I'm very much sure. Last time when I engaged him, I mean, I don't know. I think his account I see his account flash here. You mean if you are here, you can come up, right? I see his account flash. Okay, so the last time, when I engage Comrade Moses always believed that he has an evidence, okay, that they have something, they have done that. Though we have some differences, some indifferences, which I have some doubts, about those things. But I'm very much aware, Chessman, that came here, make it so clear that they have a case too. In Abuja, I think, if I'm not mistaken, all right, which they have maybe a particular evidence, all right, and from my own understanding, I believe that there may be the full 3 seconds video, all right, yeah, or maybe there may be another kind of video where Wunmi actually assaulted Mohbad, okay, and so they don't want to submit it to Lagos, knowing fully that there are some certain power and authorities in Lagos that jeopardizes investigation. They may decide to take that particular evidence to Abuja FCID. Why do you escalate a case when the jurisdiction is not treating it the way they should treat it? You escalate it. All right. The best investigation department here, homicide case in Nigeria is Lagos here is Panti, State CID. If they are not doing it the right way, you move it to Abuja. And this one is just a piece of evidence that is moved to Abuja. And what Abuja will do the first thing, I think DIG Department D, if I'm not mistaken, so they will investigate, do their own forensic, investigate, do everything. Now, upon investigation, if they find anything incriminating, then they will now go after those individuals with respect to their own forensic, their own evidence. They are investigating an evidence. This does not mean that the whole case has been transferred. Please, for you to transfer the whole case, there have to be an injunction to stop prosecution. DPP will not continue with the prosecution of spending and the nonce. All of those will stop because there is a new evidence. In the light of new evidence, the case will be revisited. So why would the Lagos State government spend money on a case, spend public money on a case that there's already a new evidence that the case may not likely go that direction? Why do they have to be doing sitting on the nose, sitting on spending, when they have a true cause and they have a true suspect here? They're not going to do that. They're going to pause this one first. And whatever they have in there, they will address. That's why I said this is almost 1 month now that we are hearing that, one case has gone to Abuja. The whole case that you said went to Abuja, what is the positivity? Because there's no way 1 month ago you take a case to Abuja and you have an evidence, unless the evidence is not evident enough. If it is evident enough, I can assure you here in Nigeria, there will be immediate effect of arrest, especially in a homicide case. But what I cannot assure you is that, let's say you have 1 3 seconds video and there is no clarity. You cannot see Wunmi, you cannot see nobody. There is no clarity, right? And now you are calling for it to be investigated. Now you are depending on their own forensic. You may never get that one. There may be corruption. But that you already have your own. You have your own evidence. And they refuse to make necessary arrests and refuse to, hold people. I mean, that is not done anywhere, not even nowhere in the world. Because they will be scared, they will be worried. What if you put it out there, which they don't want? So they will quickly call those individuals and get them arrested. At most, or let them say, at least they will arrest them, sentence them, right? And then maybe even barb their hair, shape their hair, relocate them, remove them. But to tell me that you have an evidence where Wunmi buy Mohbad and nobody's arresting Wunmi, you are a joke. You are a big joke. That's what I don't believe. Not here in Nigeria. I don't believe that there's any evidence anywhere where somebody caused the death of Mohbad and somebody have seen it, you have watched it like this, and authorities are not making any arrests for over 1 month. I don't believe so. But what may exist is that there may be, maybe this 3 seconds video, maybe somebody else took it, right? And the person is trying to work on it and is calling for a deeper investigation into it, right? From the department, DFCID, and want them to treat, and they are still on it, treating it, okay? And they now find out their own evidence that can be used. But don't tell me that you have an evidence like some people are claiming and it's been sent to Abuja. No. Or don't even tell me the case was transferred. No case was transferred, please.
Please,
But
can I say something?
evidence was submitted to authorities for investigation.
Please, can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
If you guys always try to listen very well to Mr. Yomi, you will understand him very well.
Mm-hmm.
He never said they transfer all the case to Abuja. He said it's possible they can still return the case to Lagos. He has said it several times. He said if they finish interviewing, if they finish like interrogating those, calling those people for them to speak, if they finish everything, they can still return the case to Lagos. He's not saying that the case they are going to do everything in Abuja. He has already said it several times. He did not say that the case is going to be like they've already taken a case away from the court in Lagos to Abuja. No. He said they want to do investigation in Abuja. After they finish the investigation, they can return it to Lagos. It's possible they can still return it to Lagos. He already said it. So he's not saying that the case is already in, they have taken all the case to Abuja. I listened to this man very, very well.
And also to buttress what you just said, all he's been hammering on has been the 3 seconds video. That there is a full length video somewhere which they're trying to conceal. Okay, so there hasn't been any time that, and if you listen to the letter that I read as well, you understand the context, you understand what we're talking about now. So there hasn't been any time that he said, oh they've moved the whole case to Abuja. He's been hammering on this 3 seconds video since you are aware of this as well.
Are you telling me right now you want me to sit here and believe that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has read Yomi Fabi's letter and has ordered the DIG in Abuja to resolve the case? Is that what you want me to believe now?
Papayano.
Okay.
Because it's one thing for you to tell me.
Papayano.
No, wait, Begotten, please. Let's be it is one thing for you to tell me that Yomi wrote to the office of the DIG directly, supplying the evidence for them.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, let me just tell you the truth like this. I'm not saying that maybe his brother is Mr. Yomi letter, it's because of Mr. Yomi letter they are doing the case there. I'm not saying that. It's possible it might be his letter, and it's possible it might not be his letter. So it can this stuff can come from anywhere.
What do you understand by this? When one group comes out and says that according to their own work, right, Wunmi has been invited to Abuja to answer to the cause of death of Mohbad. And now Yomi is saying that Wunmi...
Papayano, let me tell you one thing.
Hey, please, I've seen two things.
Okay.
One said Wunmi has been invited to answer to the cause of death of Mohbad, and Mr. Yomi is saying that Wunmi has not been invited. So what do you say by this two?
Okay, fine. Papayano, you always say one thing that I like on your platform. You said if you are not sure of something, you don't say it. You always say that, Today, Mr. Yomi was saying that he has not gotten any information about if they have invited your what's it called, Wunmi or not. That once he get the fact, he's going to say it. He did not like trying to attack anybody. That is what I'm saying. People that always like to listen, they don't listen well when he's talking.
I was listening. I was streaming.
If you listening, I can give you 1 million naira now. I can give 1 million naira now.
Can I say
you are
something?
listening to what he said about the Wunmi aspect. He said he did not believe yet if they have invited Wunmi until he gets his facts. He's not trying to condemn anybody. He did
No,
not
no, no,
mention.
no, 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 no. He first said Wunmi has not been invited, and then he now said that he has not confirmed, he has not gotten any information.
Papayano, when I was on that live, that is what I had him
You are
said
polishing,
that he has not.
you are polishing it.
He has not gotten the
Anyway,
facts.
Can I say something?
whatever way, he don't.
Let me just say, since they have take Mohbad out of the burial ground, since they've already like take him out, who is the person among everybody that is fighting for this Mohbad case? Who is the person that have case, personally case for police to deal with among all the justice fighter, among everyone?
Well,
Who is the person that have the genuine case?
because he's bringing his out.
No,
and
I'm
we're seeing
not.
it. We don't know what other people have.
Let me just
with them.
answer me. Who has like a genuine case to prove that okay, he has a case to feel like a case that okay, you know that if you face this case, it can lead to bring out the evidence.
Of course,
There are
it's
so
Mr.
many,
Yomi.
no, please, wait. There are so many cases.
He's a witness.
Petition Adura. Damola
He's a
was
witness.
petitioned
He's
by
the
Adura.
witness. He's the witness.
Okay, that doesn't mean anything. You can be a
It
witness to
means
anything.
something. It means something because it
Paparano.
carries his
doesn't mean
name.
justice. No. Witness to
Paparano, who made
petition
the
does not give us
case to
justice,
be?
please. What this
Who made the case to
Papa,
be
you
well?
are very intelligent
Who
more
made
than this.
what happened in the
Papi,
chats or in the video.
Papi,
That's what gives
who made the
justice.
case?
You
Who
guys
made the case
don't
to
try to make it look
well?
like you guys want attention to your me alone.
No, I'm not
No.
trying to
Yes.
do that, Papa. I know what I'm trying to say is that,
Being a witness for impersonation does not give us justice. Do you agree?
of course, if the person that is trying to fight this case with, if he has a good lawyer, he can win the case. Person can win the case.
Yeah, being a witness to impersonation issue is not the reason why we are here. That's Adura's.
The reason why we are here, the reason why we are still here now.
The case of Adura is the one that is in court, right?
The case of Adura and Fayomi.
Wait. You see, you guys
No,
don't.
wait now. Okay, let me ask you a question. Who did they send?
Paparano,
Who are they trying to
what
scam?
if eventually
No.
they
I
find
don't
out?
like confusion. I don't like confusion.
Papayano, who are they trying to scam?
Adura petitioned Damola for impersonating him, right?
Yes.
And police has prosecuted Adura case. It's in court, right?
But did you later know that even Adura even confirmed that the video is more than is confirmed that the video is almost 10 minutes?
That's not what we are talking about. We're not talking about that. We are talking about impersonation first. Damola
Yeah, I know
impersonated
that.
Adura, right?
Yeah, yes.
If Damola has impersonated Adura is the victim from Damola.
Both of them are a victim.
Adura said he was impersonated by Damola, right?
Yeah.
According to Adura, Damola did something in his name, which he didn't do, right?
Yeah.
Adura wanted justice, right?
Yeah.
So Adura took Damola to the police, then police took Damola to court, right?
Yeah.
Then on the other side, Yomi is also feeling like, these people wanted to cheat me. One.
Yeah.
Then Yomi also claimed that they sent me an evidence, which is very important, which is how Mohbad was killed, right?
They sent him evidence that they want to scam him. Just say the truth. They want to scam him.
One, attempted swindle, attempted theft.
Yeah.
Okay? Second one, an homicide case evidence. Message back up by 3 seconds video, right?
Yeah.
Both the swindle,
and the confession statement.
No problem. Both the swindle, the confession statement, and the 3 seconds video, is that case in court right now as we speak today?
Yes, everything is there.
In which court?
You don't listen to you whenever he's speaking to you.
Paparano, what of his wife and
Are you doing this on purpose or you're just?
No, it is the fact. I don't like jokes.
Okay, so you don't know that the case is in court.
The only case that Yomi have in court is a case of him and King White.
Oh my God, Papayano.
Yes, the one with 3 seconds video is refused to be investigated. According to Yomi, Banti refused to investigate it. That is why he's taken to Abuja. That's why he's calling for upper hand to investigate it. When you don't investigate the case, how do you arrest people? How do you arrest people when you don't investigate the case? If Manti has investigated it and they have the full video, why would Yomi go to Abuja? It's very simple. On a homicide case, there's still nothing.
No, see the reason why he's not like he's not agreeing with that is that he's saying that he did not accept what police is trying to tell him that that is Adura that is Damana that is chatting with him. He said he's not agreeing with that.
Wait, first of all, there's no 10-minute video. They have not brought a longer version, right?
See, nobody knows if there's 10 minutes, but I'm talking about if
Why would
you
they
listen
arrest
to the
me
conference
when
call,
nobody knows what is in
the
the
conference,
when
what's
nobody
it called?
knows when nobody knows what is in the 10-minute video? How would they arrest anybody or invite women?
But the confession statement is there. Kapaya, no. If you
Confession by
yes,
wait. Who confessed?
The
okay,
text Adura
what to say?
sent
Okay, what to say? Who
that
confessed?
CY
Okay,
post my
let me say.
brother.
If I use my details, my name, and I confirm that is my website, is my
Wait.
I
Is
confirm
it Gifted Baba speaking? Is it Gifted Baba speaking?
Wait, no, this is not gifted, Papa. I've never even come to your line. I'm not, no, nothing like that. I'm not gifted.
Are you top movie brother?
Nothing like that. You don't know. What I'm trying to say is that if I use my
Maybe you are
information,
incarnation of top movie reincarnation.
no, if I use my information to send you a message, and I confirm that this is my this is my information I used to send you a message, and you said okay, you're not trying to tell me that I'm not the one that you're not the one that I'm not the one that sent you the message. Fine, you have to prove to me that okay, fine, somebody tried to hack your information to use this message. You have to prove that in the police. They are not proving all these things in police.
That has been proven. No understanding first. I want to see whether you understand crime. If
okay.
I take your car, pick your car. Maybe I know where your key is. I pick your car and I use your car to go robbery or whatever, and you didn't see your car. You didn't see your car, right? I use your car to go do some things. Or maybe I bought the car from you. I paid you, so I use that car to go do. Okay, no, I don't want to say I bought it because now it's my own. I took your car. I used your car to go commit a crime, something. Did you commit that crime?
Did I commit the crime? Before I can be clear, I have to go to the police to report that this is what happened. This is
very much. The first step is for you to go to the police to report, right?
Yes.
About your car. So now when you go to the police,
I have to show them evidence that okay.
No problem. Relax. When you go to the police,
when you show them the evidence.
Cool. When you go to the police, right? You reported the case. Your car was stolen, was used.
It's not only about reporting. Let me just tell you finish. It's not only about reporting. I have to show them like the last place I was. Did they drive the car?
Let me tell you what should be done. Whenever you feel like a crime was committed against you, either you impersonated, either somebody stole your car, the first thing you go report about the crime to the police. And
it's not only about report.
No. I'm telling you what is done, what is supposed to be done.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, yeah. When you go to the police, you report that police. I am hearing everywhere on social media that my account is being used to message Mr. Yomi Fabi, and I'm not the one, and I don't know who did it. I'm suspecting it's somebody that I sold the phone to, that hacked into my account and that is doing that. And now what police will do, they will say, who is that person? Now that person will be invited, all right? And when that person comes, they will now ask the person, did you do that? Did you buy phone from him? Did you use his phone to chat somebody? Once that person admits, Adura is clear. If the person...
Well, you've heard it all. You've heard it all. Either Yomi Fabi is effective or is not effective. The point is, everyone is doing whatever it is that it takes for justice for Mohbad and to get results and to get answers. It might at times appear like results are not being gotten. We all understand the frustration, particularly being that we are in a system that has been made to be ineffective. But we are the ones that is going to change and turn things around. We can no longer continue as people living in a space where government becomes the God, the father, and they become just everything, and you have to beg. It is not supposed to be. Our mindset needs to change. We don't need to beg, that we have to beg them. Those those thoughts, way of life should be abolished. That you need to beg the government to do for you. Don't beg the government, you demand, and you make sure that certain laws are put in place. We still have a long way to go. There are a lot of things that are not right, and the truth of the matter is that majority are, in fact, let's just say whatever you see is a mirror of what we are as people. We became what we became, and then you find yourself in a place of authority, and then you continue with the lifestyle. It's just the same thing. Whatever you complain about is what you are, who you are. So it takes a dedicated decision to stop and put an end to all of this. It takes a dedicated mind to say, we don't want this anymore. It takes a dedicated mind. So Yomi Fabi is being profiled like, oh, what is he saying? Why is he that is speaking in this way? Why is he that is trying to make people believe that there is a case that is ongoing, rather than well, I understand the part of Yomi Fabi. Yeah, I do understand some. He speaks, the way he speaks, it's more of like his marketing, his opinion, his stand. And if care is not taken, you think, oh, this that he's saying is actually the way people think, things should be done. And you actually want to believe that, oh, this is how it should be done. We are supposed to just transfer this case and move it down there. That's the way people would think, but not knowing that things don't really work that way. But I think he's simply trying to change the status quo. He's just trying to change what people believe is the norm. Like, oh, this is how things are. Once the case is in Lagos and they have closed, there's what you can do. No, there are certain actions that turn things around. And that's what I believe he is moving towards. Although, like I said, at times, and moreover, let me put it this way. If you have confidence, or you even have some kind of doubt about certain things, but you still want to just put yourself into it, like, let's press. You want to speak like someone who is bold. You don't want to come giving people some skepticism, like, oh, we are moving, we don't know yet if they are going to. No, you want to speak like, I'm taking this case from Lagos. They are going to. But the thing is, nobody wants to hear subtle lies, such as, I've written, and the case has been transferred. We've taken it, I've moved it, and people will think, oh, it's an official channel. The case has been moved from Lagos Division of the Police down to Abuja Division of the Police, and it has not been moved. It's simply pressing the button to see avenues of getting the right people in the right place to attend to whatever it is that is being presented. Well, it is okay. It's one of those things. Many people are not comfortable. They are not happy with the development of things. They're not happy with how things have turned. They want better. They want things to kind of take form and shape, not the way it has been. They want it to take form and shape. They want it to be meaningful, not the way it is. I don't know what your thoughts are. I don't know what you think about it all. This journey of justice for Mohbad, it has come to a point where people are not happy, and they want answers, they want results, they want something meaningful, and they want it now. And I'm sure you're also part of those who want it now. They want justice, and like I used to say, justice for one is justice for all. Justice for Mohbad is non-negotiable. It has to be, and it must. We cannot live our lives without digging deep to the end root of anything. And I hope everyone has learned lessons from this auxiliary nurse of a thing. It's a terrible thing. This auxiliary nurse of a thing is a very terrible thing. In fact, it is not something that anybody wants to be too comfortable with. No, not at all. Anybody that does, anybody that closes our eyes to the reality and dangers around this auxiliary thing, well, the person will have himself or herself to blame. Drop your comments. Still on Justice for Mohbad. See you guys in the next update.